assigned. Delivery parameters updated. Time limit set.
Careful. It gets slippery out there.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Come on.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Delivering cargo.
Oh, you're here. Good. Impressive as always, getting here so quickly. hope we get to meet again before too long.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Okay, what do we got? I can do that. Let's go.
Order assigned.
Hold on. There we go.
Bye for now, Sam. All the best.
Hey there! Hey there!
Careful, it gets slippery out there.
Got it. Let's go this way. What are you connected to?
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Not connected to anything. Hope you don't mind, I'm borrowing this car. Don't go off the edge. Isn't that doctor right over there? Fuck this. Stop at the doctor first, then we'll deliver to Mount Knot. Then we'll head to the Mountaineer, and they'll probably be where we end. Excuse me.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Actually, since we're here,
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
we'll drop this off first.
Thank you. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Hey, Sam. Welcome back. Tough journey as always, I bet. Wow, you really took great care of everything. I mean, honestly, you'd be hard-pressed to call this anything less than perfect.
I totally forgot you were not 5 stars.
Thanks, Sam. You're an inspiration to all of us.
Well, dang, if I knew this, I would have taken on more.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Where is that zip line? To the doctor.
Weapons restrictions lifted. Delivering cargo.
Ah, the porter. Excellent. I must say, seeing you go about your business really does put a spring in my step. I do so enjoy your visit, Sam. Even an old man like me can find inspiration in your work.
Good work. New order available.
You have anything for Mount Knot? Backup fuel. Just for now. Just so I can get this out of the way.
Order assigned. Delivery parameters updated. Time limit set. Listen to your body, no number 3. Weapon restrictions.
No! What are you doing?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges. Verifying ID. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear.
Oh, god dang you.
Porter Bridges. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
There you go. There's your cryptobiotes.
Hey, Sam. Look, I'm sorry to impose on you once again, but we wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Wow, how did you get this here so fast? I tell you, you never fail to impress.
Hey, delivery time's going up at least.
Thanks, Sam. You're an inspiration to all of us.
See ya.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted.
I'm afraid if I do a premium for that, it's gonna give me like 20 large fuel containers or something. No way I'm gonna be able to carry all that.
Weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until...
Large component of fuel for cold regions. 1 or more. 10 or more. Yep. Why are you giving me 10 of these? This means I can't use my zip lines then.
Order assigned. Delivery parameters updated. Time limit set.
Take care, Sam.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Ah, dang it. Whoa! Keep going, keep going.
Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Weapons restrictions lifted.
No, no, not that way. Going the right direction. Just trying to get out of this area. Where are you going? Stop! Sucks. Going the wrong direction now. These vehicles suck. Link. No, put on the... No. What are you doing? There. Jeez Louise. I'm not getting S rank on this. Oh, it's so stupid. Hate this. I don't care. I don't care. I honestly don't freaking care.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear.
Here's your fuel.
Cargo verified.
Sam Bridges, there's someone we need you to deliver a package to. She's a strange bird. It lives even higher up in the clouds than we do. And the research she's doing, well, it's out there and then some. And we're talking straight up occult stuff, though she wouldn't be very happy hearing me say so. And she claims she's delving into the mysteries of the cosmos. Anyway, I found this rock out in the mountains with a handprint on it. And when I mentioned it to her, she got all excited. I honestly don't know what kind of close encounter she thinks it signifies. But I was wondering if you could bring it to her for me. And joining the UCA has opened my eyes to a few things. Like how there are all these people out there trying to make sense of the Death Stranding in their own way. And sure, her ideas may sound like the ravings of a lunatic to me, but they clearly mean something to her, and I'd like to help her out. With your assistance, that is. You'll find an official order on the terminal.
Thanks, I'm here to deliver stuff, though.
Delivering cargo.
And thank you for coming. To think you got this here without so much as a single scratch to show for it. You gotta give me a few tips sometime.
Once I got S. Now for your cargo. Look at that route. Whoa. That was a big boost. Finally getting some delivery time.
By the way, I got you a little something. It's not much, but if it makes your life easier.
Custom chiral climbing anchor. Sweet.
Well, it's been a pleasure.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Hold on, I'm just gonna read some of the mail stuff we have right now. My wife is doing great now, and it's all thanks to you. You couldn't have demonstrated more clearly the type of support the UCA has to offer. I don't know much about the chiral network, but I know we're a part of it now, and that things are better that way. Oh, I have a friend nearby I'd like you to deliver something to. Could you drop by when you have the time? I'd appreciate it. Dear Sam, I was right about the camera. I'm told the pictures that I took were incredible. You see, the painting of whales and dolphins I discovered in those caves might have been painted by Neanderthals. I don't really understand the significance of it all, but it's definitely what my father was looking for. I don't think I've ever been so happy in my entire life, and it's all because of you. Dad would be happy too, I'm sure of it. Thank you so much. I know I nearly gave my mom a heart attack, but this proves it was worth it in the end, right? I made a difference for once, and I can do it again. There are many other secrets of the Death Stranding hidden nearby. I'll be more careful this time, but I have to get back out there and find them. I'll be in touch when I do. Couldn't stay away, huh? Glutton for punishment, I reckon. Then let me bore you a little more. I told you before about drone syndrome and delivery dependence, right? Turns out there's an interesting little theory both might be reactions to, against might be a better way of putting it, the possibility of the singularity. Humans didn't want to stop being human, and the Death Stranding, that was mankind's last-ditch attempt to retain its sense of self. We caused it somehow because we couldn't bear the thought of losing our identity. Makes a sort of sense, no? Humans have beaches. Humans become BTs. Humans cause void outs. It all comes back to us. We die, sure, but at least we die with a bang, not a whimper. Maybe our next step should be to try and make the singularity happen for real. Get rid of us once and for all. I mean, I don't actually think that way. You know I don't. But sometimes I can almost see the logic in it. What's the measure of man? What's the value of fighting tooth and nail to keep him around? Is it ever too much? Can't help wondering. I tell you, I'd hate to die and come back as a BT and stir up trouble. Ready to be rid of the flesh, don't you think, Sam? I don't know. Thank you again for not only delivering that terminal of mine, but providing a network connection for it to function. Otherwise, it would have been no better than a box of circuits and solenoids. The network has made a difference in other ways as well. It's that much harder now for city doctors to ignore the sick out here, for a start. Their manner, that out-of-sight, out-of-mind attitude toward the suffering beyond their walls drove my husband crazy, and was one of the reasons we moved in the first place. Without even a modicum of compassion or consideration, they demand people come into town to see them. And when those poor folks inevitably couldn't make the trip, corpse disposal ended up with more bodies to burn. I couldn't help but be moved by his passion for his profession. Didn't think twice about joining him, or marrying him. I thought a great deal about what kinds of benefits the chiral network might bring, which led me to devise a terminal as a means of treating patients remotely. As he may have told you, we only have the one for now, but if it continues to perform well, and we can find the means to mass produce them, we could help a lot of people. but only if the network is there to provide support. So keep expanding it. It'll help in more ways than you can imagine. The medical terminal has proven to be fit for our purposes. If we could supply one to every prepper shelter out there, our ability to treat the sick and injured would be drastically improved. The problem is, I'm the only one who knows how to operate it at present. We need to develop it further, and perhaps teach AIs how to address patient needs in place of a human. It seems there are no concerns about devices becoming sentient, so AI can be safely utilized to create what one might call the ideal doctor. But I've been wondering, is that really in our best interests? Once people are free to live hundreds of miles apart from one another in civilization, what incentive will they have to meet, to interact, to socialize? The chiral network brings people together and provides safety and convenience, but could it also in time isolate us? I do not wish to disparage you or your tireless efforts to make everyone part of a greater whole, but I suppose what I'm saying is that simply forging connections is not enough, and that we have a responsibility to ensure that the world we are building with this network will truly be better than the one we have now. It falls to all of us to make sure that your hard work is worth it in the end. The medical terminal and bioprinter appear to be functioning as intended. The Mountaineer's wife should now be able to receive the treatment she needs, thank goodness. Did you know that it was my better half who designed both these devices? The medical terminal uses hologram technology, and the bioprinter was built upon existing chiral printer tech. The difference, of course, being that this model can be used to synthesize medicines and organic components. My partner used to enjoy life in the city. She worked as a researcher there. But when I proposed moving out here to provide medical care for preppers, she was happy to follow me. How fortunate for us all, as preppers cannot survive in complete isolation, and neither can I. There's not much of a point in being a medical professional when you know what one to tend to. Indeed, we need to forge and maintain connections of all kinds. And that's just what you're helping us do, with your deliveries and by expanding the chiral network. Make no mistake, the bonds between us make us stronger. But you already knew that, didn't you? Cave paintings provide an invaluable window into the lives of our ancestors. How they lived, what they experienced. Some have been preserved here on our continent, although most have sadly been lost in void-outs. The oldest cave paintings of all are believed to date back 64,800 years or more, but all these are, or perhaps were, in Europe. What's become of them, I wonder? Have they too been obliterated in annihilation events? If not, are the caves containing them now infested with BTs? Does Europe still exist even? One cannot help but worry about that these vital records have been forever lost to us. But I digress. These first paintings were likely made by the Neanderthals. They were crude depictions of creatures such as deer, bison, and horses, interspersed with stenciled outlines of large hands. Some assert these are the signatures of primeval painters. But could they not also be the depictions of BT handprints? Could our ancient relatives have been trying to tell us something, or issue a warning? Or was that perhaps one flight of fancy too far? It wasn't that long ago that we moved to this shelter, the three of us. Before that, we used to live in the city, until my husband up and said we had to leave. He was so insistent, and I didn't have any choice but to go along with it. I couldn't take care of our daughter by myself. He said he was sick of city life, and I can't say I don't understand at all. I mean, timefall may not have been an issue, or BTs, but I can see how a safe and comfortable life might become suffocating. Our daughter might be happy and healthy, but we're the exception. Hardly anyone's ever had having children these days. You don't need a crystal ball to see where the world's headed. My husband says we're bound for extinction. Says nobody's doing anything about it. People'd rather stick their heads in the sand and try to wait out the storm. If we don't figure out the death stranding and fix this world of ours, that's all she wrote, my husband said. My husband says that a lot. That maybe he's just a guy with a camera, but at least he's doing something, and so on. He's out again somewhere, investigating something. Recently, he started taking our daughter with him, teaching her to take photos of rocks and murals in the lake. Excuse me. I'm glad they're spending time together, and I know it's good for her education, but I still hate it when they go out and leave me here to wait and pray that they come home safe and sound. Bless me. No, I can't sleep here.
Deploying autonomous delivery bot.
Go to it, buddy. Ugh, I'm sorry. I think I gotta get out of the cold and go to sleep.
Thank you.
Thank you. Kindly.
All the best to you and yours.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Yeah, we're going to the spiritualist next. I gotta remember, we gotta go back to the photographer, the doctor, and Mountain Knot is apparently not finished yet. And the Mountaineer. Yeah, I remember, it's these areas right here I still gotta do. Spiritualist will be next, and then guessing we'll probably go over here. Use that up. I think Harmon's Lab's gonna be the next chapter start. We'll probably go down here, get these areas. And this is probably gonna be the last one. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 more to discover. And 4 that are in progress. Okay. Wrong button.
Your work is greatly appreciated.
Get out of the cold, Sam. Take a break. And I'm gonna take a break too. See you next time, everybody.